Braun Strowman and Ricochet are one step closer to taking the tag team titles off of the Bloodline. But speaking of the Bloodline, my next guest is taking on a member of the Bloodline both tonight and tomorrow night, Kevin Owens. Kevin, tomorrow night you face Roman Reigns. So why on earth would you risk it all to take on one of the most vicious members of the Bloodline in Solo Sikoa tonight?
Kayla, I'm doing this tonight because tomorrow I want to become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. See, I want to right a wrong that happened 2 years ago at the Royal Rumble. Because let's face it, back on that night, that title was mine, right? But Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, the Bloodline, they did everything they could to make sure that wasn't going to be the case. And tomorrow night will be no different, right? When in the last 3 years has Roman Reigns done anything by himself? So if I'm going to win this title tomorrow, I have to take out as many members of the Bloodline as I can before tomorrow. And that's what it's all about tonight.
I'm not losing another match tonight. Get them out of here. I don't want to see you anymore tonight. Leave out of the building. Go get ready for your match.
I'm gonna take them out now.
Man, AP tripping. We didn't even start the fight.
No.
It's all
KO, man.
Yeah, he'll be all right, man. Hey, man, I better watch it.
Now let's roll. Yo, my dog, you still in town? Oh, I need a favor. Yes.